very simple affair indeed. The winners go to Lille. Will it be Latvia? Will it be Estonia? It is a packed house here at the Riga Arena. Fans have been waiting outside all afternoon in bright sunshine. It's been carnival, the atmosphere, and they're just waiting to see which of these two teams go to Lille. I'm Roy Bircher with me, as ever, Flinder Boyd. Flinder, what an afternoon it's been, and there's still more to come.
What an afternoon it's been. This game is huge. When you're in, lose, you go home. There's thousands of Estonian fans inside the arena, thousands outside the arena. Nobody's working in Estonia. They're all glued to their TVs. If they're not inside the arena, this is the biggest game in Estonian history. They have a chance to qualify for the top 16 for the first time ever. Latvia, you can make a claim it's the biggest game in their history against their regional rivals, with a chance to advance to the top 16. It's going to be electric in here. It already is. Listen to this crowd as Latvian team is being announced.
Well, the Latvians' record is 1-2, lost 2. And Estonia 1-1, lost 3. So it's a straight head-to-head. If Estonia win this, their record will be 2 and 3, and so will Latvia's. So they'll be tied, both teams 2 and 3. But the important thing is the tie is resolved by looking at the result between the two teams involved in a two-way tie. It's win or lose here, all or nothing. Guaranteed that it will be difficult to hear yourself think here at the Riga Arena tonight. And as ever, we will stand for the national anthems of two very, very proud Baltic nations.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's moving. Latvia's boss, England. Ladies and gentlemen, that's today, the second day of the Eurobasket 2015.
Well, the rendition of both national anthems just sends a tingle down your spine here in Riga. There will be 2 of the 3 Baltic nations in Lille. Who will join Lithuania? Will it be Latvia? Will it be Estonia? Whichever one it is, you guarantee that the atmosphere made by their fans will electrify Lille. Our 3 referees, we have Nigel Bolasevic, Eddie Viator and Severio Lanzarini. A Serb, a Frenchman and an Italian. And it has been somewhat remiss of me the last 2 days I've been here, not to mention our commissioner from Sweden, is Jan Holmin. There the Estonia lineup. They had real problems yesterday against Lithuania. It was only a 2-point loss, but one of the reasons they lost that was because, well, it was a bit of a procession to the bench, people fouling out. Yenar Tolts had a great game, 20 points, but he fouled out a good 5 minutes from the end, and really then Estonia struggled on offense, and Lithuania took full advantage. There's the Latvian lineup. Coach Bagatsis very disappointed in that loss to Ukraine, 74-75, which meant that their qualification for Lille was put on hold for a while. But such is the talent there. There's a starting five, and really you have to say all 5 players are a vital part of the Latvian offense.
The 2 key players, Kasper's Berzins for Latvia, he's really struggled to stay on the floor in this tournament. He's averaging over 4 fouls a game. When he is on the floor, Latvia is a very dynamic team. They can play inside and outside. Teak Sok, the head coach of Estonia, once a great player himself, gold medal for the Soviet Union back in '88. Bagatsis from Latvia, he's got to be thinking, how much pressure can there be in your own building against your regional rival? It doesn't get much better than this. Remember, Estonia, they're a fantastic three-point shooting team. They're never out of the game. They average 26 three-point attempts in the qualifying rounds. They're averaging almost that in this tournament. They played a great game against Lithuania, almost won, losing by 2 points late in the game. The key for them is going to be defensively. If they can stay with this Latvian triumvirate of guards, Blooms, Bertens, and Strelniks, when they get going, make Latvia very, very difficult to stop inside and outside.
Psychological thing for Latvia is that they know they've beaten 2 of the 3 teams who have already qualified. They beat Belgium 78-67, and they beat the Czechs 72-65. Okay, they had a big loss, a 19-point loss against the other team that was already qualified, Lithuania. But they think they deserve a spot in the top 4 in this group by having beaten Belgium and the Czechs already. Estonia, well, they started off very, very slowly. They lost to the Czech Republic 57-80. And Belgium, well, they ran them off the floor, really. Belgium beat them 84-55, but a huge win against Ukraine, 78-61, revitalized the Estonian team and the fans. The Estonian fans now really do believe that they belong at the top table.
And what a turnaround for Estonia. The first 3 games, they really struggled. The first 2 games really struggled, huge blowouts. Now they've got a chance to advance, which nobody thought they'd be able to do that. They're playing together as a team. They're playing as a unit. They don't have the talent of some of these other teams in the group. But when they get it going from outside, all 5 players are touching the ball. It's beautiful basketball to watch.
So here we go. It is Estonia in blue, Latvia in white, and Latvia win the opening tap. Game 2, day 5, the group phase of Eurobasket 2015 here in Riga. And Estonia just let the ball drift out of bounds.
You know, Estonia have had a problem rebounding so far in this tournament. You see the shots missed. All 5 guys are blocking out. It's going to be key for them to keep the rebounding disparity relatively even.
Well, there's absolutely no point in either of the coaches shouting out instructions here. You cannot hear yourself think.
Oh, what a move.
Estonia trouble the scoreboard first. That's Yenar Tolts carrying on from where he left off last night scoring-wise. Estonia hope that he won't carry on foul-wise.
And what a great move, spin move. But used the proper footwork to get underneath his defender and was able to lay it in.
And the response is not in the positive for Latvia, but they do get a rebound. Well, 3 missed shots. And Estonia pick up the loose ball.
But good shots, all makeable shots. Latvia's got to continue to give themselves good shots against this sometimes rigid Estonian defense.
Torts again. Torts, 5 points to him with a big 3.
And he could shoot it from inside, he could shoot it outside. He is the heart and soul of this team. Every time Estonia needed a big basket yesterday, he delivered.
Very deliberate offense here from Latvia. Shot clock on 1. And there's a foul on the place against Estonia.
And that's so frustrating if you're a coach. You play great defense for 23 seconds and then you give up a cheap foul.
Another key player for Estonia is Gregor Albets picked up his first foul. As you say, Linda, 1 second on the shot clock. Now it's a new 14. Timmer inside.
Great defense by the point guard, Sock. Great defense.
Wonderful defense. Well, the Estonian crowd running the 5-second call as well. And there's a foul on the play. It's a 3-shot foul.
And that's not smart by Janis Tima. He got frustrated on one end. He couldn't get the ball up and over the point guard. Couldn't get a good shot. Sock on the other end pulls up for the 3-pointer. And a really cheap foul running by him. 3 free throws for Sten Sock. And we talked about Sten Sock yesterday. He doesn't score a lot of points, but he does a great job running the team, getting everybody involved, keeping the ball moving, and that's the name to Estonia's game. Keep the ball moving.
That's 2 from 2 so far, still 1 to come to Sten Sock. Last year with Dynamo Moscow. I understand he may have agreed a contract with Kalev Promo from Tallinn in Estonia. All 3, so it's 8-0. And the dignitaries from Estonia celebrating already. Good hands again.
Again, the point guard, Sock. He's everywhere. He's the catalyst for this team.
Oh my word, 11-0. Timeout Latvia. What a start for Estonia. Latvia trailing 0-11. And only 2.5 minutes gone. The last day of the group phase of Eurobasket 2015 here in Riga, Group G, and it's Latvia against Estonia, and with 7:21 to go in the first period, established a lead of 11 points. That's what Estonia have done.
It's amazing how Estonia have found their feet in this tournament. You see Stoltz with a beautiful move down low, and then from outside the crowd getting crazy. But they really struggled in the first 2 games. They were down 20-2 against Belgium in the second game. They found a comfort level. They're dealing with the pressure and playing so well at the moment.
This is where we see the character of Latvia. They must be feeling shell-shocked, trailing by 11. They've had some good shots, but they haven't fallen. Again, tough defense, 3 on the shot clock. And the foul, well, it's a foot violation. No, it's a foul. No, it's a foot violation, no foul. Referee signals number 14, so it's reset to 14, the shot clock.
Latvia's got to stay patient. There's no need to rush here. It was very early in the game. Stick with the game plan, inside, outside, keep the ball moving.
Well, they've got to shake off this onslaught from the Estonians. And it's a bonus. That's the first score for Latvia. And there's a bonus to come.
And that's great basketball. High post, inside, and nice, easy finish.
Roland Freeman with the first two.
And we've said it all tournament, when Freemanis and Myers play together and Murzins is on the bench, it's a much more fluid Latvian team. They're not as dynamic shooting the ball, but much more fluid.
For Estonia, 3 from 3 from the line. Latvia, 0 from 1. Goes into that low post again. Torts again inside. Oh, great footwork again. But on this occasion he misses and he fouls. Well, he was in foul trouble yesterday. And he really rather over-anxious there, chasing his own shot. And that's the third foul against Estonia. With still 6:22 to go in the first quarter.
But Estonia, they like that matchup down low. Talks one-on-one. They think he can score against the Latvian interior players.
Well, the defense from Estonia is all-consuming at the moment.
Estonia does a lot of switching. There's going to be mismatches for Latvia. They have to stay patient and split those mismatches.
Estonia are showing great patience at the moment. Well, that hit the glass, and they go Latvia. No rebounders there for the team in white. That's Latvia. Esti. Good for Estonia. The drive from the crowd. Not this time, but they get the rebound. And a new 14. Vitamin. And here go Latvia now. And the foul. And that puts Estonia in the penalty.
Estonia, they shoot a lot of threes. They're 2 for 5 so far in this game. They really don't shoot a great percentage, but they're going to keep shooting. That's their game. They're never out of the game. They're never too far ahead because they can always shoot themselves out of the game as well.
Jano Tots has come out for Estonia. And he's being replaced by another man who fouled out yesterday, Joseph Toombs. Both teams gone scoreless for a couple of minutes. And a long two for Yanis Strelnieks.
And they need him to play big today. Played with the German champions Eurobasket last year. He's the one true ball handler on the team.
Kangur, Christian Kangur inside, gets his shot blocked. It's Estonia ball in line.
Freemanis with a big block. Hanger thought he had a step on him, but Freemanis never out of the play. Knew exactly what to do defensively and knocked it into the first row.
Inline ball, Estonia. Three's up and in. That's a great out-of-bounds play, so simple.
You can't leave him alone. We saw in the victory against Ukraine, he hit a massive three-pointer. He'll shoot it if you leave him out there.
And that's another and one for Latvia.
And things change when Giannis Blooms comes into the game. You see here, using the pick and roll, dumping it off to Myers, who casually laid it in for the and one.
So two guys who fouled out yesterday. 2 early fouls for Torts and Toom. On the foul line, Martin Meyers. plays for the hometown club, VEF Riga. And after the early onslaught, Latvia are back within 7. Good hands, but there was a foul, little reach foul from Dennis Blooms.
We like the aggressivity when he comes onto the floor. Blooms, a well-known shooter, can shoot it from anywhere on the floor, but defensively, when he comes on, the intensity of the team elevates.
Sock inside, and he gets the rebound. Well, the Latvian defense turned off then. The Toom didn't.
You can't turn off against this Estonian team. They're always looking for the open shot.
Blooms. And the rebound again for Estonia. Weideman. Uh-oh, the reverse layup is missed, and the rebound taken, and the foul. It's an and one for Estonia. Great boards from the team in white, whose fans are in blue rather, and they're loving it, the Estonian fans.
And great baseline move by Kurbas. We said when he comes into the game, he takes it straight to the hole. Zume in the right place at the right time. You see the Estonian bench, they're going crazy. What a difference he's made coming into the game here. Zume, 7 points already from the inside, from the outside. Gives the team muscle down low.
The biggest lead of the game, it's 12. Remember, Estonia had an 11-0 start. Now there's a foul, another and one, and someone let an opponent in. No boxing out there from Estonia.
Gregor Arvet with the foul, and that's what happens. Estonia, they switch a lot of screens, which means there's mismatches underneath the basket. Even if there's a missed outside shot, there's going to be a mismatch in the box out. Freemanus took advantage.
And that's Arvet's second. Roland Freemanus completes the three-point play. Weideman. Somehow he got the pass in, and the three as well. Weideman, the lead is back to 12.
We said he's a guy that will be anonymous for long stretches of the game, but he can get it going in a hurry. Very streaky player. Watch out now, he's feeling it.
Well, the jump shot from Janichinuks.
And he's a guy who can create his own shot, had some big shots against Belgium in the opening game, including a 4-point play.
Weideman, again, little shovel pass, that's blocked. And that came off the Estonian player too. Great block.
That's got to be a foul. Zume screaming at the referee. Teet Sak is screaming at the referee, the Estonian coach. I don't know if we'll get a chance to see that again, but looks like a clear foul. Here it is down low.
Yeah, why is that not a foul?
All over his arm. The referee is standing right there.
Yeah.
You see the Estonian bench.
Well, the referee Milosevic has said that was a foul. Eddie Vietor, the bench referee, he didn't see the foul.
And that's great refereeing. It doesn't matter how late the call is, as long as it's the right call. Zume again goes to the line. What a fantastic first quarter he's had. There you see clear foul.
Well, referee Milosevic there took control of that situation. No problem with the first foul shot for Joseph Toom. This to re-establish a 12-point Estonian lead. 24 plays 12. Oh, what a fake. But the shot was short. He had the man up in the air and then couldn't make full use of a great fake. Arvet. Simsanderbend is fouled. He'll go to the foul line, I think, unless the referee deems him to have been passing off.
Good strong move here by Vene. Goes right at the hoop, forces the foul. Estonia has found a rotation that they like. Vene started the first 2 games. They didn't have a lot coming off the bench. He was the leading scorer and rebounder in the first game against the Czech Republic. Since he's moved to the bench role, the team has played a lot better, a lot more continuity throughout the game.
Sim Sandoven misses the first. Coach Bergatz is there, just having a little conversation with referee Bolosevic about that previous play, I think, when he overruled.
I think if you're a coach, you can respect the right call, even if it's a late call.
Sim Sandoven misses both foul shots. Again, Estonia quicker to the loose ball.
And that's better rotation from Estonia, containing the pick and roll.
Weidemann. Arbet for a huge 3. The lead is growing. The lead is now 15.
We haven't said his name yet, but he's the best pure scorer on this Estonian team. 26 points in the historic win against Ukraine. He's got to get going for them to play well.
Giannis Blooms, he's got the perfect response.
Speaking of great shooter, Giannis Blooms, one of the best of his generation, the Panathinaikos man, knocks it down from outside.
From outside, he was very clear to the sideline then when he hit that one. Toom. Arbet. Not this time. We got Latvia on the break. 3 on 2. That's a great fast break, but a great block from Sim Sandoven.
What a block! And now he pushes it the other day. Watch out for Arbet.
Arbet inside, off the glass, and it's good. A little rolling shot, and it's 29-15.
Everything.
Bergatz can't believe what he's seeing.
Everything working for Estonia. Inside, outside, block shots.
Latvia holding to the last shot of the quarter. Well, they get the last shot of the quarter, but it missed. And what a 10-minute period for Estonia. They're leading their great Baltic rivals 29-15. Well, I have to ask you, Linda, where was this Estonian game in their first 2 games?
Well, it's an interesting question as we look at the statistics. Estonia knocking down the three-pointer. That's what they do, is shoot it from outside, 5 for 10. It seemed like the pressure really got to them the first 2 games. They knew how important this Eurobasket was. They hadn't won a game in 16 years in the Eurobasket. They finally won against Ukraine with a huge performance in the 3rd game. They played a fantastic game against Lithuania, who should be the best team, at least on paper. They've kind of found their rhythm. This is how they played in the qualifying round last year. All 5 guys touching the ball, all 5 guys playing together. They play as a team.
Let me remind our viewers that Latvia are the home side. It just feels as though Estonia, they have the bulk of the fans here. Looking around, I cannot see an empty seat. Mind you, I can't see many seats because most people are standing. Well, they've sat down now in the gap between the 2 periods, but what a first period. Estonia went 11-0 ahead. Latvia pulled it back to just a 7-point margin, but then Estonia stepped on the gas again, and now the margin is a massive 14 points. No wonder those Estonian fans are celebrating, and no wonder Coach Bergatz shakes his head in disbelief. Arbet on the turnaround, instant release. And then Giannis Blooms, the same thing. That was so near the sideline. And look at this block from Sim Sandoven. Bergatz, well, what on earth has happened? Remember, the winners qualify for the next stage of Eurobasket 2015. Taught inside, getting nothing, and the foul to stop the break by Stensok.
I don't know if you need to make that foul in that situation. You run back, it's going to be 5-on-5 anyway. But listen, if you're Latvia, you got to feel okay. Estonia shot the lights out 50% from three so far. They know they have the players and the scoring ability to get back in this game.
And one thing that's gone wrong for Estonia, a lot of early fouls, and that's a great one-on-one situation there for Roland Freemanis. And a turnover. The Latvian fans celebrating that.
And Sten Stock, the point guard, looking at the referee, he thought he got tripped when he crossed half court. No call. Let's see Ben check out of the game.
Christian can go back in for Ben. Estonia got to be very careful here. Don't get carried away with a big lead. There's still a long time to go.
Huge mismatch down low.
On the turnaround, great passing from Latvia. And the rebound for Estonia. Superb boxing out again.
And when Burzins is in the game for Latvia, he becomes an offensive reference point. You get the ball to him, he can score it down low or from the outside, but he's also a capable passer.
And now Estonia being very patient, not rushing things. 7 on the shot clock. Shot clock on 1. Off the glass, no good. The rebound for Latvia. Here they go on the break. Strelnieks in the low post. Oh, lovely move.
That is a world-class move by Freemanis.
And that's enough as far as Coach Titsok is concerned for Estonia. He wants to talk it over. That's twice now that Latvia has scored, going down low in the low post and isolating for a one-on-one situation. 17 plays 29, 4 points without reply for Latvia at the beginning of this second quarter.
Aidake Baltiimo palliga üle, number 2. Ega me ei pea siiapoole jalalipoole alati jääma seda palli. Kui tuleb see nelja pealt, kanguri pealt üles, paned söödus siia ja nüüd jalar tuleb alt, paned selle ja mängite pitke rolli siin üleval edasi. Me ei tea, nüüd on meil 10 korda kogu aeg ühele poolele. Okei, Mikael, jumbo vedu teevad, ära teevad.
There's evidence of the great passing game at the moment for Estonia, 10 assists to 4.
Interesting stats because Estonia's made 9 field goals, but has 10 assists. How that works out. Estonia, they're known for their three-point shooting, but they're able to attack the basket so well today. There you see the turnover by Sten Stock. Latvia, we said Freemanis with a beautiful move down low. When Burzins is in the game, Kasper Burzins, their center, they're much more dynamic because he can shoot it from outside. That's going to create space for Freemanis. That's going to create space for the guards. And he's also a good passer when he gets it down low in the post.
So coming out of Titsok's timeout is Estonia. Sten Sok. This is Tanel Kilbas. Sok, lovely pass inside. But Estonia get the rebound. And they get the 2. 31 plays 19.
Beautiful touch by Arvet. He doesn't need much time. Little 15-footer, knocked it out.
Chinook, the Blooms go inside again. That's a travel. What wonderful hands from Gregor Arbet. He almost ripped the ball out of his opponent's hands.
And it's beautiful to watch the Estonian defense right now. All 5 guys are moving together. The help is in the perfect place at the perfect time. It's either a jump ball or a travel. Great job.
Yeah, Coach Pigatsi says, go up, get the foul. Uh-oh, another 3 for Arbet. 34 plays 19, the biggest lead of the game. It's 15, another Latvian timeout. With still 7:31 to go in the first half. Well, Latvia, they're out of timeouts. If it all goes even worse now. That graphic, wow. Estonia, 6 3-pointers out of their 34 points. Latvia just 1 from the arc, and that was Janis Blooms from way outside the arc.
Before anything, Latvia, they have to stop the attack of Estonia. They're not getting back in transition. They're not rotating properly. They're letting Gregor Arbet get going here. We know he can score a lot of points. He can score in a hurry. You've got to keep him off of the ball, keep him from getting open shots. And Latvia's got to turn. They've got to get rebounds, first of all, and then they've got to be able to turn it into points. Here you see Arbet. All he needs is a little bit of daylight. He's as good a shooter in this tournament as we've seen.
Yeah, you got to say 19 points for Latvia in 12 and a half minutes. That's not good, but it's not that bad either. I mean, that's pretty average. But wow, 34 points for Estonia. And they are shooting the lights out, as they say. Nice pass, nice cut. And the rebound, and the block, wow. And Kango got the rebound.
And it's that guy, Taltz. Janer Taltz, offensively, defensively. He always seems to be there when Estonia needs a big play. Great block by him.
There's a foul, and it is an offensive foul. Everyone looking around in amazement.
Yeah, I don't know if I saw a foul there.
Stenstock. Now that's going to hurt.
And they've got to be careful because there's not a lot of other point guards on this roster.
Well, it's all the threes for Stenstock. 3 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 fouls.
Without him in the lineup, you essentially have Rain Wiedemann, who becomes the point guard, not his natural position.
Is foul trouble going to come back and haunt Estonia? Nice little left-handed shot. It's missed, and again, Estonia first to the loose ball. And I'm making Latvia pay for being, let's say, less hungry than Estonia.
Well, you said it, Estonia getting every single loose ball at this juncture of the game.
5 on the shot clock. And off the glass, it came out. And this time it is Latvia's rebound and the foul.
You know, I think you see Kanger screaming at the referee. That probably should have been a goaltend. A Latvian player hit the rim as the ball was on the rim. No fall. But here we see the foul on the other end by Kurbas. I think the referee's missed one there.
They're only human, or so they tell me. Well, it's a shooting foul. Latvia on the foul line again. Now, is that Torts?
Good strong move by Strelniks.
Torts, 2 fouls. It's early, but the fouls are racking up against Estonia. Got 1 player on 3 fouls, 2 on 2.
Latvia, they've just got to weather the storm here. They know they have the offensive players to get back in this game. At some point, they have to think that Estonia is going to cool off, shooting 55% from three-point range right now. Just see Kanger knock it out of bounds on the rebound attempt.
Janis Timmer there contesting the offensive rebound and forcing a turnover, or forcing an out of bounds. And Janis Blooms comes out. There's Timmer rather. Latvia need more threes. Janis Timmer, that's only their second 3-pointer of the game, but it's back to an 11-point game. This is where we started with an 11-point lead for Estonia. Wiedemann inside the alley-oop, off the glass.
Gorgeous, gorgeous play. It was a poor hedge on the pick and roll. And Saltzman straight to the hoop in the perfect pass.
Wonderful fingertip control from Janer Torts. Well, the crowd wanted a double dribble. It did look awkward. The rebound from Christian Kangur. Where did he come from? Esti, the cry from the crowd. Kangur in the post. Kangor off the glass. Well, at the moment it seems as though Estonia could throw the kitchen sink up and it'd go in.
And Kangor, 7-time Estonian Player of the Year, very capable offensive player. Started slow in this tournament, but really turned it on the last couple games.
Again, that one-on-one, and again the block. Again, it was Torts blocking the shot, and the foul to stop the break. Desperation time for Latvia. Well, Jano Torts is looking to the bench. He's absolutely shattered.
Here you see the block by Torts. One-on-one against Freemanis.
Linda Torts has just gone to the bench. He could hardly make it. He's absolutely shattered.
Well, he's put in quite a shift so far in this game, offensively and defensively. You don't like the body language of Latvia, though. They're hanging their heads a little bit. They're not getting each other together. There's no energy as a unit.
Weidemann, a little misunderstanding there. A blind pass. Sadly for Estonia, there was no one on the end of it.
As a blind, as a point guard, coming off the pick and roll, you've got to see where the picker is going to be. But I tell you, Kangor, if he would have rolled to the hoop, would have been wide open for layup.
Good defense, Kangor. Not this time, though. Kangor picks up the foul, and Estonia have been in the penalty for a couple of minutes now, so it's 2 shots Latvia.
And this has to be Strelnik's time.
Janis Torts has recovered on the bench, encouraging his teammates.
Point guard Janis Strelnik, he controls the whole tempo of this Latvian team. He runs a lot of pick and rolls. He likes to attack the defense. He's got to be super aggressive the last 4 minutes as he stays in the game, because he puts so much pressure on the Estonian defense. And Latvia, of course, is in the bonus.
2 from 2. Strelnieks. We've got 2 Estonian players in double figures. Arbet and Toom, 10 points each. And their team lead by 13. Sok inside. He's fouled. And that is only the 2nd team foul against Latvia.
And great patience here. Sok, he knew he had a mismatch against Freemanis, the bigger man. But Sok, he's got to be really careful. He has 3 fouls. He's going to stay in the game, likely the last 3:53 of this half.
Oh, that's good defense. Weidemann's inside. Somehow again Estonia rescue it, and again they rescue it. Simson defender. And what a rebound, Kangor. And it came off Kangor, and it is Latvia possession.
Kangor, 32 years old now. In his younger days, he would have stuffed this down for the putback dunk. Doesn't get up the way he used to. But Latvia, where are the box out? Where's the defensive rebounding? Where's the defensive passing? Coach Bagatskis can't wait to get in the locker room and talk to his team.
And again the rebound, and again super boxing out from Estonia.
That's what you don't want to do if you're Latvia. Start 1 pass, no passes, and pull up for a long 2-pointer.
Simpson defender got to the loose ball. Weidemann, shot clock 6. Weidemann steps inside. Oh, Sten Sok fading sideways, hits the 3.
What a shot. Sten Sok having himself a great first half.
Weidemann just made his 8th assist. Timmer inside. The baseline's going to open up. That's a nice turnaround move. And that's Painter's rather.
Good move with good patience, recognizing the mismatch, and Sten Sok with the 3 fouls wasn't going to try and contest that shot.
Weidemann, that's not a backcourt. Into the corner for Simson Venner. Wonderful passing from Estonia. They missed the 3. The rebound is Janis Timmer. The Latvian crowd doing their very best to urge their team back into this game. As That's good defense, Sim Sandavena. Fadeaway shot is no good. The rebound, Kangur. Under 2 minutes to go, first half. Sim Sandavena. The steal, great steal. And no block this time, the layup counts. It's 29-41. Bertans gets his first 2 of the game.
And that's what Latvia needs. They need somebody to step up defensively, to get some easy baskets, to get this team back in the game.
Sok, Kangur. The 3 is good for Kurbas. Whatever Latvia can do, Estonia have the perfect response.
And that's what Kurbas not known for his outside shooting. He's a slasher. He likes to get in the key. But the way this Estonian team is playing right now, anybody can shoot it and put it in.
Oh, I was about to say superb boxing out, but the foul. It's Kangur again. And Kangur now, that's his second foul. Foul's racking up. It's a 2-shot foul.
I mean, that's a tough call. He's boxing out hard, trying to do whatever he can to keep the offensive guy off the board. Gets called with a second foul.
And we have a timeout with Estonia leading 44-29 in the last minute of the first half. I would say words to the effect from Sok, words to the effect of don't waste what we've done already. We've got a 15-point lead. We're in a little bit of foul trouble, and we're in the last minute of the first half. No silly turnovers and no unavoidable fouls. Or rather, no avoidable fouls, let me say. Estonia shooting nearly 50% from the field compared to only 33% for Latvia. But I tell you what, Anas Bagatsis, 48-year-old coach of Latvia, he's not going to panic. He's been around the block a few times, Coach Bagatsis. Did a great job this year in the EuroLeague with Nizhny Novgorod. But what an evening shooting so far from Estonia. I think that young man enjoyed that 3-pointer from Sok. The rare steal there for Latvia for the layup. Yanis Timmer on the foul line.
Yanis Timmer hasn't played very well in this tournament so far, but he will play well for stretches. He can shoot it and go to the hoop. He was drafted 2 years ago to the NBA, traded this summer for Luke Rittenauer. His rights are held with the Orlando Magic right now.
Well, he shot well from the foul line, then 2 from 2 to reduce the arrears to 13. Well into the last minute of the first half. And Estonia don't want to spoil all the good work they've done. Weideman inside. And Latvia get the rebound. Bit of a forced shot there. And the foul, Weideman, that is not the smartest foul of the evening. He's put Latvia back on the foul line.
And this is what happened yesterday to Estonia. They played so well. It became a battle of attrition. They started losing guys towards the end of the game, fouling out. They've already got 4 guys on 2 fouls. 1 guy, Sok, with 3 fouls.
Well, Latvia edging their way back in from the foul line. Remember, we saw Belgium 14 points behind in the first half. They went into the locker room at halftime only 4 down. Great comeback from the Belgians, who eventually won.
And this is a good, smart substitution by Coach Sok, getting his son Stim in there for 1 good offensive possession before the half.
There's a differential of 6 seconds between game and shot clock at the end of the first half.
Latvia here, they show zone initially. Looks like they go back into a man-to-man.
7 on the shot clock for Sok. And he had the ball taken away from him. So that's the turnover that Estonia did not need at the end of this first half. Now, can Latvia score in 9.4 seconds? They want to make a sub.
And this is one of those possessions that's worth more than 2 points because you'll get momentum going into halftime.
Chant was Latvia. Coach Bagatsis has scored the play with under 10 seconds to go in the first half. It's an 11-point margin. Pulls up and misses, and the rebound is taken by Estonia, so they go into the locker room leading by 11. Now let's cast our mind back about 19, possibly 18 minutes, because Estonia took an 11-0 lead, and look at that margin now, it's 11. So Coach Bagatsis there on his clipboard, he's just writing down a few things. I would suspect he'd say, well, let's come out in the second half and let's wake up to the danger that Estonia pose. So there are the stats. Look at those three-point shooting percentages. 18 for Latvia, but 57%, 8 from 14 for Estonia. And 13 assists compared to 5 as well.
Well, it's amazing that Estonia is winning the rebound battle. Nobody expected that. 25-17, including 6 offensive rebounds for Estonia. That tells you how much they want this game.
Well, we got actually 2 players on Estonia on 10 points. Toom is one on the there in the graphic. The other one is our bet. 44-33 at halftime. Wow. I remember the considered opinion was that Estonia were everyone's underdogs here. But the underdogs had a dramatic start, 11-0, including that lovely move there from Jana Turts. Here he is hitting a 3 as well. It may have been emotional energy that was being inspired by Turts, because he walked off, and I do mean walk, he staggered off, asking for a substitution. He put so much effort into it. Christian Kangur hit a 3 as well. Just to repeat that Estonia have hit 8 3-pointers, so 24 points out of 44. That is over 50% from the arc. I'll leave you watching the highlights of the first half so far. Most of the earlier highlights belong to Estonia, who lead Latvia 44-33 at the half. Hello again from the Riga Arena in Latvia. We've got a couple of minutes to go before the start of the second half of this key game between Latvia and Estonia. At the moment, Estonia have an 11-point lead, 44 plays 33. And let's go back about 18 minutes in the game, to the first 2 minutes when Estonia established an 11-0 lead. At one time, Estonia led by 16. But a couple of key buckets at the end of the first half by Latvia have dragged the home team, the host nation, back to within 11. Now, as far as Estonia are compared, they're going to hope that history doesn't repeat itself because against another Baltic nation, the favourites, Lithuania, yesterday, they had a big lead late in the game. And then it was a veritable procession to the bench when so many of the Estonian players fouled out or were loaded up on fouls, and they seemed to freeze in the last 3 minutes of the game. Well, I'm sure that Coach Son will say, we ain't going to do that again.
Well, a lot of that comes down to experience. Because Estonia, they're playing like a team with nothing to lose because there's really no pressure on them. Nobody expected them to be in this situation with a chance to qualify for the top 16. Latvia playing like a team that has a lot to lose. They're expected to advance, especially playing here in their home country in this opening round.
Yeah, let's just repeat that this game is all about winning as ever because the winners go to Lille, the losers don't. 3 teams already got to Lille from this group. That's Belgium, Lithuania, and the Czech Republic. Later on is the Czech Republic against Lithuania. But the winners of this game, Latvia against Estonia, will follow with the footsteps of those 3 teams. And it's Latvia who will begin the third quarter. And that's an offensive foul against Latvia.
And that's got to drive a coach crazy. You draw up the perfect play to start the third quarter, and you just can't execute it as a team.
Stensock of Estonia at the point. Remember, he's on 3 fouls. Weideman.
Interesting, a zone defense there for Latvia to start the third quarter to take Estonia out of their offense a little bit. Seems to work there with the rush shot by Weideman.
Well, Estonia hit 8 3-pointers in the first half. So playing a zone is a little bit of a risk.
Well, Painters didn't start the first half. He came on late. He's kind of a matchup problem for Estonia because he can score inside and outside, but hasn't seen a ton of time in this tournament. Interesting decision by Coach Bagatsky.
Torts in the low post. On the turnaround. And Latvia get the rebound. Through Darius Bertans.
And Latvia has to get Bertans going. Only 2 points in the first half. He's a big-time scorer, plays club ball in Bilbao. Hasn't had a lot of chances so far.
Timmer hits the first score of the second half. And Latvia are back within 8.
Here's the shot by Timmer. Doesn't he have a beautiful release and rotation? And able to knock it out. Second 3 of the game.
And the response is absolutely perfect. Jenard Torts hits his 13th point.
He always has a response. Torts is that guy. When you need a shot, he's always there.
Well, great penetration from Yanis Strelnieks. Excuse me, I was getting a little carried away with Torts. He's on 10 points. There are 3 Estonian players now on 10 points. And the turnover. Here go Latvia. And that's an offensive. No, it is not. It's defensive.
Oh, that's huge. That is absolutely huge.
4 fouls.
And the look of disbelief on the face of Stensock. Here he is.
Yeah, moving sideways. Good call.
And that's the right call. And oh my.
And it's a shooting foul.
Stensock has a decision to make. You take him out. You leave him in. He's so important to what you do both offensively and defensively. And there just really isn't a lot of options at the point guard spot.
First is good. Well, if this were early in the 4th period, I'd leave him out there, but it's so early in the third on 4 fouls for Stensok to avoid that 5th. And the rebound is Arbetz.
As he is indeed out there.
It's a gamble by his dad.
Again, foul problems, so important to the flow of the game yesterday. We'll see what happens today.
Sok again, nice pass. But the miss, and Sok gets the rebound. And then Latvia fight hard for it. Just listen to the Latvian crowd now. Latvia is the cry. And that is it a foul or is it out of bounds? It's a foul. It's against Timmer. Janis Timmer. Yeah, just pushes man. And Coach Bagazzi saying, well, he was being held, ref.
And referees are going to be so important in the second half. Both teams, they're playing physical, so much on the line. Referees have to be able to control this game.
Both teams playing very physical, but that really does advantage Latvia, because Estonia just cannot afford a high foul count. And Latvia again get the loose ball. Timmer, the give and go. He didn't get there, but he got to an alternative. Good hands. 9 on the shot clock, out of bounds Latvia. Well, I can hear the Latvian fans, can't hear the Estonian ones for
What's amazing
rare change.
It's amazing in here. There's a sea of red on one side, a sea of blue on the other side. Here you see Arbet digging in, knocking the ball away.
Lovely turnaround move. Goodness me, how on earth? How did Mayers just miss that?
He was almost too wide open. He couldn't believe his luck. All he had to do was lay it in and couldn't do it.
Kangur. Weideman. Shot clock 6. Weideman inside, off the glass, no good. The rebound is by Bertans.
I think Team Stock is going to have to take a timeout here pretty shortly.
The foul is called. It's an offensive foul. Referee Eddie Viator calls offensive, and it's a timeout, and it is Estonia's timeout. They're leading by 8. Coach Bagazzi's there, head in hands. This is some of the best of international basketball here at the Riga Arena. Day 5, Game 2, Group D, here in Riga. The winners go to Lille. Well, Latvia had to call an early timeout in the first half. Now the position is reversed because Titsok pushed to Estonia. He knows all about foul trouble. In foul trouble last night. It's one of the reasons they lost to Lithuania. He doesn't want to repeat tonight.
Here you see the emotion for the Latvians.
Estonia need to regroup. Sok on 4 fouls, still on the floor. Poor pass.
It was the right idea. There was a mismatch down low. Latvia switched on the back screen, but Kangur just can't execute the play.
Not what you needed coming out of the timeouts. Painters on the turnaround, and there's a foul. It's against Estonia. That's 2 fouls Estonia, 3 against Latvia. Almost halfway through this third period. Substitution Estonia coming back in. Gregor Arbet and Sim Sanderven.
Estonia's done such a good job rebounding so far in this game, but they can't fall asleep now.
Well, the 3 from Darius Bertans. It's the closest that Latvia have been for an age. They're down by 5, having trailed by 16. Almost at backcourt there.
We've been waiting for Bertans to get going. He finally knocks one down in the second half. Latvia starts in the zone. Now they go to man-to-man.
Shot clock on 2, the fadeaway shot. That's the shot clock buzzer. Much appreciated by Coach Anand Bagatsis. It's all Latvia at the moment. Jenny Chinooks wants to get in to replace Mainers.
And if you're Estonia, what do you do to stop the bleeding? Well, it has to start on the defensive end. You've got to lock up defensively, get a rebound, and get out in transition. That's their bread and butter.
Well, they do not want to have to waste another timeout. And that's another foul. It's another offensive foul. It's 10 Elsock this time.
I tell you, this is such a physical game. Both teams setting hard screens, boxing out hard. The foul there by Majerus.
My apologies for the misident there. The foul was against Latvia's number 5, Marek Majerus. Weideman. Kangur. Gurbas. Good hands, wonderful steal.
And that is fantastic defense. Strelnick found himself down low with a mismatch against the bigger, stronger Tume. But he used his footwork and his quickness to keep Tume away from the hoop and stole it.
Tume picked up his second foul, and fouls are just killing Estonia at the moment. 9-3 in this third period to Latvia. And the rebound and the foul. Again, it's Toom.
Let's see if the referee said he was going up with the tip, or if it's on the ground.
Will be on the ground. Toom's third foul.
Here you see great box out by Majerus. Got the inside position, and there was little Tume can do.
Torts back in for Estonia, number 8. He's only on 2 fouls. Latvia sensed the moment. Timur.
Now that is great defense by Estonia. 14-second shot clock violation in that situation. But all 5 guys playing together, they had problems with the pick and roll earlier in this quarter. They weren't sure whether they wanted to hedge, whether they wanted to switch. Their sharp, decisive switches.
All the momentum at the moment is with Latvia. Here's Weideman. Sandervenna. The moment Estonia can't get a clean shot away. Weideman. Hesitation from Estonia. And the rebound for Latvia. The rebound, Janis Timur. The three-pointer is good. It's a 2-point game. Actually, it's a 3-point game because his foot was on the line.
Again, Estonia, they have to make a decision what they want to do against the pick and roll. You can't let the ball handler come around the screen and have an open shot. Estonia now start in the zone. Again, they go to start in the show zone and then go to man-to-man.
It's a very hesitant Estonia. They give the ball away again. No points in the last 5 minutes, 18 seconds, and counting. And the foul. And it's an and one! And believe it or not, Latvia, if they get this bonus, could tie. Latvian bench has just gone bananas.
Great move by Strelnick, right into the heart of the defense. He's taken this game over the way he should. He's the ball handler going, attacking the defense. But again, Estonia, what are you doing against the pick and roll? Are they switching? Are you hedging? Are you showing? They have to do something different, and they have to make it decisive.
It's tied at 47, and another key moment in the game. Coach Sok has had to bring Stensok back in, the number 7 for Estonia. Remember, he's on 4 fouls, and still an absolute age to go. Estonia haven't scored for an eternity. They still haven't. Yanis Timmer the rebound.
This switching man-to-man to zone defense is really giving Estonia a lot of problems.
And Latvia with an opportunity to take the lead. Having trailed by 16. Timmer.
Huge mismatch down low.
Timmer inside. Latvia take the lead! Assistant coach Artur Stolberg. Well, he's going to have a coronary if he keeps screaming like that.
And Estonia running zone sets against this essentially man-to-man defense. They don't know what to do. They've got to take another timeout. They've got to burn that timeout because they're completely lost offensively.
The rebound, Janice Blooms. The rescue is Blooms. 16-3 in this third period. And that came off Blooms. And he says, that was a foul, ref. And Eddie Viator looks away. Timeout, Estonia. And you've got to say, boy, do they need to talk things over. 49 plays 47. Latvia lead Estonia by 2, having trailed by 11 at the beginning of this third period. The third period score is 16-3 to Latvia. No points scored forever, it looks like.
Yeah, you know Estonia, they're a very rhythmic team. When they're in rhythm, they look great. Everybody's touching the ball's moving, guys are getting open shots. When they're not playing well, they just don't have anybody to really break down the defense on a consistent level. They don't run a lot of quick sets, double screens to get guys involved. They do have some options. Being down low, he can post up, he can go one-on-one in the low post, beat him in coming off screens, he can attack the rim. They've got to find the right play out of this timeout. I think this is a huge possession to get their confidence up and to really get back into the flow of this game.
Having scored 8 3-pointers in the first half, Estonia 1 in the third period. Meanwhile, Latvia 1 3-pointer in the first half, 3 in the third period. The home fans they believe they're going to Lille. But what can Estonia do to regain some kind of momentum? Sok. And Sok, coach for Estonia, has just thrown his arms in desperation. Sim Sandabender. Still no score for an age for Estonia. They had an open shot, they couldn't make the most of it.
You said it, they got the right guy with the right shot. They're just completely out of confidence at the moment.
Nice two there from Fumanis and the pass from Yanis Timmer, and suddenly the lead is 4.
And Fumanis turned around the younger Kurbas. Kurbas thought he was going to set a screen on the opposite side. Fumanis turned, caught the ball and laid it in.
Last minute of the third. And the foul. Now this may be, well, the Latvians are trying to calm Fumanis down.
Needless to say, he doesn't think he fouled in that situation. He's talking to the referee, wondering what exactly he did. That's 4 on him. That's something to watch because he's played great in this game. He's going to have to go to the bench. But if you're struggling offensively, the best way to get some points on the board is at the free throw line.
And still Fumanis is having a little chat with referee Milosevic. So Janar Tulic on the foul line. That's the first score in about 7 minutes for Estonia. Back to within 3. Torts moves on to 11 points. Make it 12. Well, in the face of a hurricane, that's cool foul shooting from Janar Torts. And again, Stensok goes out, not daring to risk that 5th foul at the end of this 3rd quarter. And the foul, it's our bet.
Well, you want to be aggressive defensively, but you got to be smart. That's not a good situation. You're fouling 30 feet from the basket. Tough call against our bet, and that's his 3rd.
And on the foul line, Darius Bertans. Just 5 points tonight so far. Make it 6. Estonia are reeling at the moment. Psychologically, they don't understand what's happened to them.
You know, they can't wait for the end of this quarter and regroup a little bit. They'd love to keep this thing at 1 to 2 points.
Trimanis comes out on 4 fouls for Latvia.
This is a huge possession for Estonia. Again, Latvia, they show zone. They'll likely move back to man as they do now.
Kangor into the post. That's a hooking foul against Torts. And that's Torts' 4 fouls now.
Torts is looking around saying, what else do we have to do to score?
We're going to replay that. Look at the arm. The left arm. Yeah, that's a hooking foul. Really can get away with it.
And it's a shame because they had the mismatch down low against the smaller Bertrand.
10 seconds, 3rd period. Latvia lead by 6. That's a huge jumper there. And again, Darius Bertans. What a turnaround. Just listen to the quarter scores. Estonia won the first quarter, 29-15. Latvia won the second quarter, 18-15. But the 3rd quarter was all Latvia, 22-5. And just look at the faces of the Estonian players. Shell shock. 9 from 18 for Estonia from 3-point range, but only one of those 9 was in the second half. The turnovers, 12-8 in favor of Latvia, but 20 fouls against Estonia.
Well, I don't think Estonia could have played worse in that quarter. Here we see some of the highlights, and they're essentially all Latvia. Team up from outside, Coach Pete Sock, furious at his team, so frustrated after the way they played in the first quarter. But again, they're never out of the game because of the way they shoot the 3 ball.
Yeah, the trouble is you can't shoot a 3 ball from the bench, and they're all in, well, there's so many players in foul trouble. 2 players on 4, Sock and Torts, and Toom and Kangor on 3. They're all key players. I'll bet 2 on 3 as well. So 5 key players in foul trouble. In contrast, Trimanis, number 6 for Latvia, he's on 4 fouls, and no one else anywhere near foul trouble. 12 fouls against Latvia, 20 against Estonia. Fans are celebrating, Latvian fans that is, as though they're already on the way to Lille.
Well, a long way to go in this game. You see the emotion of this game, you see the emotion of the bench. Coach Pete Sock, he's thinking, what can I do to get my guys going? You know, remember, every time we've seen in this tournament, there's been a timeout or a changeover between quarters. Estonia has come up with a great offensive set for a good shot. Let's see what they come up with now.
Well, they need to go with something special now. You've got Stensok on 4 fouls on the floor, number 7. He's not the only one in foul trouble. And the foul is against Latvia. Well drawn. Well drawn indeed by Christian Kangur.
This should be a defense that Estonia can exploit. Latvia, what they're doing is, that time they were in man-to-man, but they're switching almost every screen and cross screen, so there's going to be mismatches down low. Estonia have to take their time. They're starting to rush the way they weren't early on in the game.
Dennis Bloom just picked up his first foul. Sok coming a long way to get that ball. Shot clock on 6. Look at the defense now from Latvia. And the 3. Oh boy, that's going to help. Help Estonia. That's Spiderman hitting a huge 3.
And you said it, absolutely huge when the team needed a shot to get back in the game. Spiderman provided it.
I think that's her first field goal for about 8 minutes. But the response intermediate from Janis Timmer. Estonia cannot afford just to trade scores.
You got to get out on him. He can shoot it as good as anybody on this Latvian team. Again, Latvia, they showed zone initially. 1, 2, 3 passes. Now they go back into man-to-man.
Sok inside, looking for the foul. That's a great move. Wonderful move from Sten Sok. He moves on to 8 points.
Beautiful. Used his off arm well. Didn't foul. And laid it up high off the glass to avoid the shot block.
Timmer again in the corner. Well, throws the ball away. Let's say that's a complete and utter misunderstanding.
And Tim has a little bit of a loose cannon. Sometimes he can play great, make big shots for you. Other times, the decision-making can be poor.
A game of runs.
Again, they start zone. 1, 2, 3 passes. Now we're in man-to-man. Mismatch down low.
Sok in the corner. Gets his shot blocked. And what athleticism from Timmer. And the foul. Foul is Weideman. And he's on 3 fouls now. There's that block shot. Strelnieks for Blooms. Good denial defense from Torts.
Estonia's got to do something to get their crowd into it. The Latvian crowd now, they're really animated, really into this game, but half of this arena is Estonian fans.
Strelnieks. Timmer accepts the screen. Blooms from downtown, of course. Where else for Janis Blooms? Sok. Kangur inside. Well, that was an indecisive move there. Didn't know whether to shoot or pass.
Exactly. In the first quarter, he would have shot that without thinking about it.
Timmer into the corner. For 3. And now it's a 7-point lead for Latvia. Sorry, it's 6. So close to that line. Weideman, foul against Latvia.
And that's good, patient offense by Estonia. Find the mismatch down low. You know this Latvian team is switching. Kangur against Blooms or Strelnieks is a mismatch every time.
Strelnieks, that's only his first foul.
But again, Estonia, they don't have a guy who's their guy, who's going to take over late in the game, who's going to put the responsibility on his shoulders. They have to do it as a team.
Tim Sanderben, Sok. Tim Sanderben again in a low post. Backing his man in. And almost getting stripped, but getting fouled. He was double teamed, and one of the double team fouled him. Who do they call that on? This could be. It's Freeman.
Oh, and it is.
It's gone. Well, he offered a prayer. There was no answer. So Freeman is fouled out. And 11 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist.
And he's been great. I think he's probably the second best player on the team today besides Strelnieks. Burzins, of course, no slouch either off the bench. normally their best inside player, hasn't played much today.
And it's replaced by Kaspars Berezan. Another foul against Latvia. And Janis Blooms. Coach Bagatzis puffs his cheeks out.
Now Estonia shooting free throws the rest of the way.
Oh, nice out of bounds. That's so simple and so effective. Gregor Arbet.
We haven't said his name much in the second half at all after the scoring outburst early on in the game, but if he can get going, that'll change the fortunes of Estonia. A foul here against Estonia.
And it's five fouls. Stensov, he's gone. Sofas fouled out on 8 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. He will take no further part. And now Estonia have real problems at the guard spot.
Rain Wiedemann now will move over to the point guard slot. He's played almost this entire game.
Clock goes off and says, sorry, Pop. Janicenuts. Oh, what a wonderful pass and great fingertip control again. Janis Timmer. Timmer moves on to 15.
Incredible pass by Berezan for a guy that size to put that much touch on it.
Wiedemann inside for nothing. That's a wonderful rescue there from Gregor Arbet. Caught it midair and shot.
But Estonia can't trade baskets. They've got to get stops.
Estonia hanging on by the skin of their teeth. 6 minutes to go. That's an age. Timmer. But no points. There's a foul on the play.
And that's free throws.
It's against us, Latvia, and it's against Kaspars Berezins. So we have the long walk down the floor. Latvia have been in foul trouble, the penalty for some time now. Estonia only 2 fouls.
For Estonia, if they're shooting free throws the rest of the way, this is going to be key because of the way this game has been called. So tightly contested, so tightly whistled.
Torts is back in for Estonia. Remember, he, one of the players on 4 fouls.
Estonia going with a big lineup here. Beam, Kanger, and Tots all in there together.
In the middle one of those is on the foul line. Hits the first. It's a 3-point game. Kanger's on 6 points to go with his 6 rebounds. Two from 2. It's back to a 2-point game. It just feels as though Estonia are just about hanging on, and they give up the bonus. Arbet. That's his 4th foul.
When Latvia needs a basket, Strelnieks provided it all the way to the hole. Foul on Arbet. That's a beautiful looking set that Latvia ran. It looked like a double high screen. Then one of the screeners went the opposite direction with Strelnieks all alone.
And the bonus is completed. It's back to 5. The lead for Latvia. Kangur. Ben to Kangur, shot clock on 4, the fadeaway shot, and the rebound, Janis Timmer.
Boxing out and rebounding are going to be key the last 5 minutes and 18 seconds.
Strelnieks to Blooms. Oh, what a pass, and the dunk. Beautiful assist there from Janis Blooms. And the lead now 7.
Again, complete confusion for Estonia on the pick and roll. Are we switching? Are we hedging? That time 2 guys came to the ball, which left Berezan's wide open.
Yeah, Estonia's defense in the paint has gone AWOL. Since end of end. Kangur. There's the shot clock. And the rebound for Latvia.
And that's the problem without having a pure point guard in there. Nobody's aware of the clock. The sets are a lot slower to get into.
And the foul, it's a shooting foul. Dennis Chinooks goes to the line, the foul Kangur. And he too on 4 fouls now.
Here's a good quick move by Dennis Chinooks, but Estonia's got to get together now. They're up against the wall. They've got to figure out how to stop the bleeding.
Well, they can talk about stopping that bleeding in their timeout now. So Estonia, after this, are out of timeouts. And they trail by 7. And they have 2 foul shots coming against them. That's a complete reversal of all the stats of the first quarter. Latvia now dominating inside.
Latvia's got to feel really good about where they are right now.
So what a reversal of fortunes. Now that first quarter, it seemed as though the whole world was against them.
And give them credit because they just stayed with it. They didn't panic early on. They knew they had the talent and the depth to stay with this Estonian team. And Estonia, they weren't going to shoot 60% from 3 the way they did in the first quarter for the entire game. And right now, Estonia is really up against it.
The Estonian help defense has just disappeared. But on the foul line for Latvia, Dennis Chinooks. Increases the lead to 8. Well, only 5 points for Chinooks tonight so far, but his team are leading by 8 with 4:18 to go in the 4th. Simsander Ven, it's the defense that's doing it at the moment for Latvia. Weideman pulls up, and the rebound is Kaspars Berzen.
Well, they got their matchup they wanted. Weideman against the bigger, slower Berzen just couldn't knock down the pull-up shot.
Blooms fires up. Oh, Giannis Blooms, you beauty! The lead, 11. Blooms moves on to 6 points, all from behind the arc.
Just too slow here for Estonia.
And too ambitious as well with that pass. By contrast, the Latvian defense just sagged in the paint, and Estonia couldn't get a pass away. Blooms again. Nice pass from Blooms. It got there, and that's good defense from Estonia. The shot clock beats Latvia.
That's good, decisive defense, hedging hard on the screens.
20 for Estonia coming back in. Tenel Kurbas.
Well, they've got to find some energy. They've got to find some offensive weapon from somewhere. Right now, they just can't throw it into the ocean. Only 16 points the entire second half.
Estonia have just under 3 minutes to get themselves back with a chance of going to Lille. Because at the moment, Latvia are going to France. Simsander Ven, how did that pass get there? Well, it did, and Estonia got a 2.
And now you've got to turn it up on the defensive end. Here you see Arbet with a tough finish down low. They need a steal, they need a long rebound, and a layup.
Good hands from Weideman. And there was a double deflection there. So Estonia with possession trailing by 9 with 2:29 to go in the 4th. They need some quick scores now, Estonia, but they need balanced shots, not rushed shots.
And they're taking too long. They have to know by now this zone turns into a man-to-man. Run your sets.
Well read by Strelnieks. And now all Latvia have to do is run the clock a few times. They'll take 20 seconds every offense, I would think. Well, the off-balance shot results in a foul by Simsander-Venner. It's a two-shot foul.
Good, strong, tough move to the hoop. They're enforcing the foul from Simsander-Venner. Strelnieks has been magnificent today. Frankly, I don't know if that was a foul, but you're forcing the referee to make a decision there by going too strong to the hoop.
Strelnieks, 17 points. And he extends the lead to 10. Latvian fans just checking on the big scoreboard above us, seeing that their team will lead by 10.
And one of the great things Latvia's done in the second half is they've run Estonia off the three-point line. They haven't even really allowed a lot of three-point attempts, let alone makes.
The rebound, Kangur, under 2 minutes. Estonia need a couple of prayers to be answered. Kangur, they need some quick scores. And there's one of them for 2. It's back to 8. Christian Kangur moves on to 9 points.
Again, too early to foul, but you've got to create something off of your defense.
Little weave out here now for Latvia, and the pass inside and the steal.
And now they've got to push.
Estonia not done yet. It's got to go in. And no rebounders there. No, you can't blame Kangur for taking that shot. You can blame his teammates for not rebounding it.
And everybody on the Latvian side on their feet now.
Let's take some time off the clock time. Well, it's not now. Latvia leading by 10. Strelnieks again. Strelnieks has hit his 20th point.
Well, he's the MVP of this game. He stepped up when he had to. And what you love about him was he was patient early on. He didn't go into panic mode.
So too was Anas Bagatsis, coach for Latvia. He must have felt when the team was trailing by 16. Very, very concerned indeed. Weideman goes inside. And that's bucket interference, I think. Someone hung on the rim. Let's have a look. No foul there. And someone came crashing in and hang on the rim. There it is. It was Gennard Torts. Strelnieks is fouled. He'll go to the line. And the foul, Gregor Arbet, he too has fouled out. So, just like last night, Estonia going to the bench too many times on 5 fouls. That's the second Estonian that's fouled out. There are still 2 players on there on 4 fouls.
And as Strelnieks knocks down the first one, credit Gregor Arbet. He showed up the last 3 games when his team needed him after struggling the first 2 nights. 16 big points today.
1 from 2, and the rebound is Herbas. 40 seconds remaining. Nice pass inside. Oh, when your team needs it, you can't miss like that. Tenel Herbas.
Looking that kind of second half for Estonia. Outscored 42-20 in the second half.
That's it. It's eat the clock time.
What a gallant performance by the Estonians. No one thought they would be in this position with a chance to qualify. Gave Latvia everything they could handle, but the Latvians just too strong, too tough, too well organized. Watch out for them in the last 16. They can beat anybody in this tournament.
Well, there was a shot clock violation there, but who cares if you're Latvian? 12 seconds remaining, and Latvia lead by 11. The Latvian fans, is that Father Neptune in the ground I see? That's it, so it is Latvia who have beaten Estonia 75-64 in a remarkable comeback. From trailing by 16, they have won by 11. Coach Bagatsis, who celebrates with Coach Pete Sock, congratulates him on a great effort, but in the end, the effort wasn't quite enough. So it is Latvia who will join Lithuania, Czech Republic, Belgium in Lille. Those four from Group D go to France for the second round. Only one Latvian player fouled out. That was Roland Srimanis. 11 points, 5 rebounds, 5 fouls, and no one else anywhere near foul trouble. But 26 fouls. 26 fouls by Estonia was really just too many. And the Latvian fans and the Estonian fans applauding all the fans here. We reckon 12,000 fans have come to see this Baltic derby. And the winners of that particular derby are Latvia. They've won 75-64. They're the stats. Rebounds, dead even. But assists, they're pretty much even as well. 6 steals to 3 in favour of Latvia. But that foul count, that is what really hurt Estonia. And the first man to foul out was Stensok on 5 fouls. And then quite a few players almost followed him.
It was really
21 points.
It was really the story of two halves. Estonia fantastic early on. They couldn't sustain it. They gave everything they had, got into foul trouble. Here you see the highlights from the second half. It was all Latvia in the second half. So much discipline. They changed defenses to a switching zone defense, which ended in a man-to-man. Completely confused Estonia. Credit Coach Bagatsky. Great job for Latvia. Congrats to them. They're moving on.
By sheer coincidence, Estonia took an 11-0 lead and Latvia won by 11. That's some turnaround. Fans here still celebrating. Both sets of fans, I believe, because Estonia have done them proud, but in the end, it is Latvia who qualify for the next round in Lille, starting on Saturday and Sunday. Don't forget, there's still one more game to come tonight. That should be a cracker as well. That is Lithuania against the Czech Republic for top spot in the group.